Hello people, welcome back to this Kona Let's Play. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but I don't know how to pronounce it properly. If you haven't watched the other video, I suggest you do that now. We are at Lachance's house, and we are gonna step in and investigate. Got some logs. Seems kinda dark in his house. Buckets.
The air was
shit.
freezing, right down to the bone.
The fuck?
Was that the Lord Almighty's doing? A
The hell?
huge block of unnatural, glowy ice had swallowed that poor woman's body. What sort of supernatural force could have conjured this?
Yeah.
Something was hidden under the stairs.
This is kind of like where we get a sneak peek of what happened. Oh?
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
Where did they go with them? Huh? Bertrand Lachance, 1948. Okay.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Okay, he's leaving.
It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
Wow.
Carl felt the cold slowly dissipate and was brought back to reality. Giselle was now only ice, and all that was left of her voice was a diary. She confided in this diary, amongst other things, the tragic story of a young woman, a victim. Was this what she was hiding?
September. Mother once told me, when I first met Gilles, that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot, and as years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilles' brightness. He's like a small dog. You think he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, generally thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Gilles can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton is a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest. Gilles is way out of his league, but Gilles don't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gilles is master of nothing. He is a slave, and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall, in which he stores all these incriminating documents he intends to use, and I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. It is true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe where everything is hidden. Only problem is, Gilles himself tends to forget the combination. He has a trick to help him remember. His father's first initial followed by 3 numbers. I had to engrave behind his pendant. Who could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers but my Gilles? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name correctly, I'm sorry. October. Gilles has trouble sleeping. He will flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him this blackmail business would be hard on him. But that's the problem with idiots. They always think they're the smartest person around, no matter how hard you try to shake them. Hamilton will find out, and then we're done for. We'll have to move to Val d'Or and live in it with the small fry. I'm shaking as I'm writing this. I cannot believe I've taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl, she was so young. Huh, so something about a girl? Looks like they were repainting the entire house. Can we turn on the lights? Thank you. It's a bit dark otherwise. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Painkillers. Did I have a cat? Poor cat, if what? The unpacked boxes suggest they just moved here. I wonder if we can turn on... Okay, yeah, I could turn on the lights. There's a quicker way, I think, to get to the equipment. I just don't know how. I just don't know how.
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought. Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional.
No, it could not.
Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
Wait.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
No.
The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village
Yeah, I'm sorry for...
should be rechristened Hamiltown. It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years. The Lachances could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit. What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
Is there like a flashlight I could take out? Yeah, thanks. Cigarettes.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love. A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in.
I guess I'll have to go look for him and find the pendant. That's what I have to do. Unless I somehow figure it out. Maybe I'm stupid. Because I'm probably certain the combination may be in the house. I'm not sure. I want my revolver out. I do not trust these parts.
A shiver ran down Carl's spine as he glanced over another body trapped in ice. Indeed, the scene was quite chilling.
Oh my god.
Carl felt familiar shivers going down his spine, and he was back to the realm of visions.
Okay, wolves.
To all appearances, this was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
The beast enjoys long slumbers. Its sanctuary seems impregnable. Ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience and wait for it to come out, to think like a hunter. The beast often invades the settlements bordering the lake. It terrorizes the white people. They never see it coming, but they feel its presence. A cold dread grabbing at your innards. The beast excites the wolves, make them more aggressive. One attacked me, I had to cut its throat. The blade digging into its flesh made the sound of taut wire. The beast is getting closer to the villagers. It moves at night, bringing heavy snow and strong gusts of wind along with it, attracted to no avail. I do not know the white man frozen in the ice, but I do know this: it is the work of the beast. Its attacks curdles the blood of its victims. White men know nothing of this force of nature. I touched the ice imprisoning the white man. I saw things, but I do not understand them. It was as if past and present were one, or as if I was a spider, and with my 8 eyes I could see backward and forward simultaneously. This beast, this creature, is not of this world. I must find the beast again, and if necessary, eliminate it. Now that's interesting.
What could these engraved numbers mean? A fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl.
What happened with him, though? Well, I guess it was frozen. Doesn't matter. Maybe we should have followed him back. I don't know. Who cares? Okay, he's running. At least we got a pendant, so now we know the combination. And we have his wallet. The vision
slowly faded away, like an icicle melting in the palm of your hand. Carl, back in the real world, now knew who the icebound man was.
Yeah.
Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
Oh yeah, we're here. I'm gonna go in, I think start a fire, probably. 739. It's 739, right? 7 3. Can you move your hands? Oh wait, we need to do it like this. So 7 3 9. Oh, like that. William Hamilton is a crook. He has been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included, like the infamous Seraphin Powderer. In this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to the federal authorities in regard to the acquisition of his damn mine. The fact that he has used his henchmen to instill a terror within the village will not sway the tribunals down in Montreal, but the fact that he has been bribing government officials surely will. I can already picture it making the front page. The English are all the same. We will prevail. Hamilton is not only a crook but a murderer. I do not believe in his remorse. I firmly believe he will pay for his crime. I do not believe in native magic, but I do believe in the vengeance. So he killed someone. The dude. Yeah, I'm really cold. Let's just go to the first address we find. Not sure if that's wise, but let's... Almost... That scared me because I didn't know I turned it on. So I'm like, huh. We've fled, it was getting too dangerous. More people live in North Manastan, it will be safe there.
Cold turned into pain.
Yeah.
Carl needed to find someplace warm.
Yeah. Chill.
It was a classic Canadian house, except for the absent horde of kids that would normally be swarming about.
I like how they left it unlocked. Novel. Yeah, I'm not gonna read out a novel. That just ain't me. Oh, this is much better. So nice. What's that? Fire starter. Great. Sweet. This is a really awkward placement for a stove, by the way.
The couple radiated something akin to lightheartedness, to freedom. Perhaps some people out there truly found a way to live happily ever after.
No, really, since they left.
A picture of Wilfred in his youth. Carl figured right away that the man must have been some kind of wildlife officer. The photograph was snapped not too far from here, Carl noticed. The couple seemed to be very good friends.
It's painkiller. Towels. Nothing else of important, I guess. Wait, what? Conopoly. Not Monopoly. Conopoly. It's kinda cute. This leads out back. Is there anything out back though? Because sometimes you can find stuff that you need outside. I'm gonna bring out my gun because I saw there were wolves' tracks. But if the shed is down here... Are you fucking kidding me?
Carl never thought he would be dancing with the wolves.
Come here, you little son of a fucker. Come here.
The flames won't grow without some help. Other materials were required. An axe. Not too shabby. Carl felt he needed to protect himself.
Yep. Okay, this was a bad idea. Surprising, right? Going into water when it's cold. A bad idea, yeah, that's really surprising. Yeah, that was kind of stupid of me. Doing like that, what I did with the wolves. But I thought it would like automatically, you know, change the bullets. Oh, now we're at Roy's house? Okay. Yeah, I think I misplaced my car. But that's fine. Oh, lights are on? No, this is this house. No, it's not. It's a different house. No, it is the same.